Hey guys, MCU Collector here with another figure review. Next up is the Hasbro Marvel Legends series, the Avengers, the Void Build-A-Figure wave. Here we have the Squadron Supreme Power Princess. This wave is popped up at Big Bad Toy Store and Amazon, shipping out before the end of the year. So it's supposed to be a 2024 release. Here we have it at the tail end of 2023. I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store, but Amazon has shipped them out. In fact, Amazon beat out Big Bad Toy Store because mine was supposed to ship like before Christmas, and then I paid for the priority shipping and it didn't even ship out until after Christmas. So damn it, Big Bad Toy Store. But anyway, here we have Squadron Supreme Power Princess, or Wonder Woman as everyone is calling her. But the thing that's cool about this one, this is going to finish out the Squadron Supreme of America. We had two packs earlier this year. We had Blur and Nighthawk. Oops. Blur and Nighthawk. And then we also had Hyperion and Dr. Spectrum. This is candidate for worst figure of the year. Absolutely. So Power Princess now finishes it. I can't get these motherfuckers. Anyway, here we have Power Princess. Looking at it, side artwork of Power Princess looking pretty good. They take that straight from, I think, the image of all of them, you know, where it says Squadron Supreme. You can see them all. That's just, you know, they take her out of it. As you can see, look, Hyperion and stuff. There's the back of the package. We have a look at the whole entire wave to look at the Build-A-Figure. The Void is going to look pretty damn awesome, so I'm pretty excited about him. The wave is so-so. We got a couple of bangers in this. I think Power Princess is going to be nice. Crystar is going to be nice. Vision is going to be nice. And the Black Panther is going to be nice as expected, but we already got a Black Panther on the Vulcan body. We're just now getting another one. I don't know that we need another Black Panther because we've gotten so many, but alas, we are there. The bio for Power Princess reads, Power Princess uses her extraordinary strength and skill to protect Earth alongside the other members of the Squadron Supreme. Does she protect Earth? I thought they were villains. It's a little confusing. Anyway, let's open her up. Okay, so here's the Power Princess figure out of the package, and she is a pretty good one. She's got all the points of articulation that we would want out of a female figure. The diaphragm cut is still lacking compared to what some of the male figures can do, but even then, again, the diaphragm cut is just not Hasbro's strong point. It's just not. They haven't quite figured it out how to get the best range of motion out of it, so that is a little disappointing, but you know, again, we can't set our expectations too high when it comes to Hasbro and diaphragm cuts. She comes with both legs to the Void Build-A-Figure. So typically figures would come with one piece. She comes with two pieces. The Void is done in this translucent reddish burgundy color. And then there is some shading on the front, which is pretty cool. But I am excited to build this guy. He looks pretty awesome. Again, translucent, so that is pretty cool. We'll stick all those Build-A-Figure pieces off to the side, and we'll take a look. She's got wedge feet, and they piss me off trying to get her to stand. But anyway, in terms of accessories, she has a couple of extra hands. Out of the package, she has two grip hands. She comes with one single fist for the right hand, and then there's like one open hand for the left. And this hand is done really nice. It's very detailed in terms of like the folds inside of a hand. So that is nice. And then she comes with this shield, and I'm going to have to be extremely careful with the shield because it's got this dreaded C-clip on there. It doesn't have like the hinge and the peg like male shields, like Captain America shields do, but it's got this clip, and I'm scared as hell to break this clip. I don't want to break it. It's going to be very easy to break, I'm assuming, just like the Captain America shield, so I don't want to do it. So she'll never wear this thing again. It can clip onto the wrist. You want to go as close to the hand as humanly possible. And you know, just avoid doing it at all costs, I would say. But, you know, it's there. Can she grip it? No. So you're going to have to clip it on there, but it's scary. It's just done in a gold plastic color. We get some nice sculpted detail on there, so that is cool. See a nice little shine. I like that. So that is her shield. Stick that over there. She comes with the sword. The sword is nice, but the grip hands aren't great. The left grip hand is definitely better than the right grip hand. As you can see, it's not super loose, but when I try to put it in the right grip hand, it just wants to be very loose in there. Loosey-goosey. So that sucks. But the sword itself looks pretty good. It's done in a gold plastic. It's kind of a cheapy looking plastic where it looks a little translucent down towards the end of the hilt. Kind of like the cheap gray that I absolutely hate. The gold kind of reminds me of that. It's similar, but not the exact same as the shield. The shield is done in a much nicer gold. gold plastic than the hilt of the sword. But anyway, a little red paint on there, and then nice silver for the blade. So at least we got a nice silver for the blade portion of the sword. So that is her accessories. Now we'll take a closer look at Power Princess. Okay, so we'll take an up-close look at Power Princess, and she got all the love from Hasbro because she's got sculpted parts that are completely new. I'd have to double check on the legs and maybe the upper arms and stuff, but for the most part, I'm gonna say she's gonna be all new. The rest of the Squadron Supreme, not really so much. I mean, I think Blur may have been the first of the of this figure to use like the 2099 body, but with the pinless arms. I think Blur was technically the first release to do that. I could be wrong, or the first announced figure to do that. But the others, you know, they're not new. Dr. Spectrum is just a hodgepodge of new stuff. I mean, he's got like the Bucky cap arms, but that are pinless. But then he's got pinned legs that are Bucky cap in the butt. That one pisses me off. Hyperion got some new stuff. But he's not completely new. Like the arms are reused and stuff. But Power Princess is going to be like all new. Because like the gold that you see on her outfit, that is sculpted, my friends. That is not just paint. I mean, obviously they paint it, but it is sculpted on there. So that's not something that they're going to use again unless they release another Power Princess, which they could, but I don't necessarily see them doing. And it's awesome that they did it, because if they would not have and just painted those details in there, it would have looked like absolute shit. So we get the nice details in there, and the gold paint comes out pretty clean. I don't know that it got the sculpted line work of there perfectly, but that's a little nitpick. Overall, it looks really good. We get some nice sculpted folds in the material, which is nice because it makes it look so much more realistic, other than just like flat and everything. So nice folds throughout her costume, which I can really appreciate looking at the back as well. So that is pretty cool. We are pinless in the legs. We are pinless at the elbows. She's got these gauntlet pieces here, which is actually like sculpted on. That's part of the arm there. Looking at the legs, she has these boots, these big ass boots. Those knee pads are part of the boot, and we actually get a swivel in there, which is cool. And then she's got these wedged feet. Wedged feet aren't as bad as high heels, but they're also not great. So I hate that she has these, but I kind of necessary. I almost prefer just flat feet because they tend to stand up better in certain poses and whatnot. But yeah, there she is. She's got that neck piece in there too. That is part of the sculpt. That is not like a floating piece that's on there. So it's kind of crazy. Again, that she got all the love in new sculpt and everything. Love it when they do that. And it surprises me that they don't do it more often. Well, it doesn't surprise me. We just wish that they would do it more often, and they should do it more often. They just don't. But yeah, she looks really good. Looks like a Wonder Woman, as a lot of people will say. To me, though, it constantly looks like she's looking up. The way the digital print is, it's not that she is looking up. It's just that's how, to me, it keeps looking like, she's looking up, but she's just like staring deep, like she's gonna kick your ass, right? But the digital print came out really, really nice. I love the way it looks. But enough of how she looks. Let's see how she moves. Okay, so Power Princess, her head is on a dumbbell joint, so she's going to be able to look down, not really a problem. Looking up was always going to be a challenge because of the way her hair is. It's got a little flow to it, but she's got long hair, so she'll never be able to look up, unfortunately. You get a full rotation in there, and you could do some pivot. Unfortunately, though, the way the hair is designed on the shoulders, and it can't go back at all, sometimes trying to get the pivot looks a little bit weird as she tends to start looking down. The shoulder you can get to go straight on out like so. You can do a full rotation in there. This one, it kind of hits the hair, so be aware of that. Upper bicep swivel in there, double jointed elbow gives you that much bend there, which is quite nice. Both grip hands have the vertical hinge, so she can wield the sword in both of the grip hands, and they do have the correct hinge to them, which is nice. So grip hands have the vertical hinge, the one fist for her right, and the open hand for her left. Those are the standard horizontal hinges on there. So we got the right hinges, which is good. Hasbro paid attention to that at least. She got the diaphragm cut on there, so she could tilt to her left that much. She can tilt to her right that much there. She can go back a little bit. She can come forward a little bit more than other female figures, but still not very much at all. You get the rotation swivel at that diaphragm cut, as you can see how much range of motion she has. Legs go out that far apart. She could do the full splits. Coming forward, though, Oh no, coming forward still pretty good. I was thinking it was going to hit that torso piece a little bit. Does not go back though. Does not go back. She has the upper thigh cut in there. Double jointed pinless knee. Beautiful bend at the knee there. Again, I had mentioned this earlier, but you got that boot swivel in there. Right at the boot. Foot hinges down, as you could see. You get some hinge up, not a whole lot. Ankle pivot, peg holes at the bottom of the feet. So pretty good articulation, but again, still lacking in the diaphragm cut. And then the wedged feet, in my opinion, while they're better than heels, sometimes they're still a little bit difficult to work with. But overall, not bad. So there's Power Princess. Okay, so here is Power Princess with the rest of her squad, the Squadron Supreme of America. As you can see, we got Blur, Dr. Spectrum, Nighthawk, and Hyperion. Bam. And there we have the completed team, all within the same year. When Power Princess was announced at San Diego Comic-Con, it was like, oh, well, she's going to be out next year. And then the pre-orders were like February or March or April or whatever it was. And here we have it, 2023. We did get the whole team within the same calendar year. Which is pretty awesome. And again, looking at the figures, I know a lot of people passed on these 2-packs because they don't either want the characters or the figures themselves are not that great, as we have seen all the pieces and everything used. And we don't get a whole lot of unique sculpting and things. Hyperion, a little bit. Power Princess, all the way. Dr. Spectrum, worst. I'm going to call it now. Worst Marvel Legends figure of 2023. I won't actually do that list because I don't care to do a list like that. But if I were to pick a list, this guy would be on it. He's absolutely terrible. I hate it. He's got these weird tiny ass feet. He's got these super long arms on the Bucky Cap body of all things. The head we've seen a bunch of times. Anyway, Squadron Supreme of America looking really good together. Power Princess definitely the best of the bunch. It's definitely going to be one of the better figures in the wave. In my opinion, but I think it's a fantastic one. You guys let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of this Power Princess figure? What do you think of the Squadron Supreme figures? Are you picking up the Power Princess, or are you just picking her up maybe to finish the team, or to make yourself a Wonder Woman figure? Because Todd McFarlane, a lot of people are complaining about McFarlane not having a good Wonder Woman figure. He's made a bunch of them at this point, and I'm sure he's going to continue to make more. He's got the collector's edition that just started hitting from wherever you can order that from. But a lot of people are wanting to pick her up for a Wonder Woman-esque figure or for their Wonder Woman. You guys let me know down in the comments below. What are your plans if you're going to pick it up? Remember, this wave will not be in retail stores. You could find it maybe at GameStop, probably at GameStop. But you will not find them at Walmart. You will not find them at Target. No big box retail for these figures. Just like the Marvel Knights wave, that's going to be an online, primarily like fan channel and Amazon. Same with Power Princess. The same with the Void Build-A-Figure wave, fan channels and Amazon. And then you'll be able to find local comic shops. So, if you have a local specialty shop or a local comic shop, local toy shop or whatever that has the Marvel Legends figures, if you saw the Marvel Knights wave there, you're probably going to see the Void wave. But again, no Target, no Walmart, so I will have pre-order links down in the video description below to try and make it a little bit easier for you guys. So there we have it. So again, you guys let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you guys like this video, please do me a favor and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. Hit that join button to become a channel member and be a part of the MCU Collective. And as always, thank you for watching.